Hear it. Are you ready?
Ready!
Yay! Let's pull up the Bible. We got the Bible, mister. Here we go. Here we go.
Bible. We have to read one.
It is 12:54. So, we're so close to 1. I'll say yes.
Yay! Romans.
Thank you. You'd like me to zoom out? All right, what do you think? Should I have it on intermission or the good? The good? Okay. Zoom out. Do 3 out? Sure. The unveiling of God's covenant justice. But now, quite apart from the law, we should definitely turn that down. There we go.
Can I press one of the buttons?
Sure. Go ahead.
I pressed out it.
That's probably your favorite sound, isn't it? Oh my. The unveiling. Okay. Romans chapter 3, 21 through 24. The unveiling of God's covenant justice. But now, quite apart from the law, though the law and the prophets bore witness to it, God's covenant justice has been displayed. God's covenant justice comes into operation through the faithfulness of Jesus the Messiah for the benefit of all who have faith. For there is no distinction. All sin and fell short of God's glory. And by God's grace they are freely declared to be in the right, to be members of the covenant, through the redemption which is found in the Messiah, Jesus. So we all have broken the law.
All of us.
We even ones who are not, like, we have the law written in our heart, even if we don't have the Jewish Mosaic law.
What is this? Broken.
Yeah. But thanks to be for Jesus, who has done all the law's requirements and all the prophets call that of the Messiah should be, he has declared all of us who look to him, he declares us in right relationship. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Chapter 8.
It's like declared.
Declared legal again.
He declares it.
The declare of the will. Chapter 8.
But, there are many plays and movies which turn, often at the last minute, on a sudden intervention. Someone arrives, perhaps galloping in on horseback into a trial or a wedding or a lynching, bringing news of a reprieve or a message from a former lover or whatever. Just when we thought the action was taking its course, something new has happened, which changes everything. That is the mood Paul creates with his dramatic "but now" at the beginning of the section, which also begins a whole new section of the letter. Running on to the end of chapter 4, something has happened. The court was in session. All were standing guilty in the dock. What more could be done? But something had to be done. Several Jewish writers, roughly contemporary with Paul, pondered deeply over the dilemma that faced God when the whole human race turned away from him. God had made the world in the first place. Would it turn out to be a gigantic blunder? God had called Israel and was now faced with the choice of either favoring that one nation, even though Israel didn't deserve it, or seeming to go back on the grand promises made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the promises enshrined in the covenant. In particular, the world was full of wickedness, and God, as the just judge, was bound to do something about it. But there were also in the world many people who suffered bitterly at the hands of oppressors and who cried to God to vindicate them. How was God possible to meet his apparent obligations on all these fronts? This is the problem of the righteousness of God, or if you prefer, the justice of God, or perhaps the covenant faithfulness of God. We are faced with the question Paul alluded to in 117 when he said, anticipating the present passage, that the gospel unveils God's justice. If it was simply a question of some people behaving well and others behaving badly, that would be easy. If, in particular, Israel had behaved well and the rest of the world badly, that would be straightforward. But the complexity of the problem, and if we lose sight of the complexity, we won't understand the details of this whole section, comes from the fact that Israel is given a commission and proved unfaithful. The bearers of the solution to the world's problems turn out to be themselves part of the problem. If God was to be faithful to his promises and to the whole creation, he will have to deal with all of this together. The great irony is that the covenant itself, God's binding agreement with Abraham and his family, was designed in the first place to deal with human wickedness and its consequences. The book of Genesis is framed in such a way as to say, God called Abraham to undo the problem caused by the sin of Adam, and so to get the original project back on track.
Never heard that word since the beginning. We never heard that word in a while.
Mm-hmm. Here is the particular dilemma in which God appears to be stuck. Faced with the world gone wrong, he made a covenant with Israel through which everything will be put right. He must be turned true to that covenant. Otherwise, how will he save the world? However, the covenant people themselves have let him down completely and are revealed as simply part of the world that needs saving. God cannot do what the covenant people expect, rescue them from their plight even though they themselves are guilty, without being accused of partiality, of favoritism on the grand scale. What is God to do? What is God to do? Up next. The problem, therefore, is not
Don't you dare say it. Don't you dare.
on Dragon Ball Z.
Help!
The problem, therefore, is not just one of God's justice. It is about God's covenant justice. The word normally translated righteousness at this point carries all these overtones and more besides. It speaks of the way in which God must be and will be true to the covenant, and of the way in which this covenant itself was there to put the world and human beings to rights. And now, declares Paul, the gospel of Jesus of Nazareth, Israel's Messiah, demonstrates how God has solved all these problems at a stroke. The faithful death of the Messiah unveils before an unready, and shocked world the way in which the one true God has been true to the covenant, has thereby provided the answer to a world gone wrong, and to humans lost in sin and guilt. Paul opens this famous passage, one of the best known in all his writings, by insisting both that this fresh revelation has taken place apart from the law, and that the law and prophets testify to it. The balance is vital. God's new word must be apart from the law. Otherwise, only those in the law, i.e. Jews, would receive it. And according to verse 20, it wouldn't do them any good anyway. But it must be a word which, in retrospect, can be seen to be fulfilling all that God has promised of old. Paul insists here and elsewhere that God does not change his mind. His word does not fail. What was needed, as we saw at the start of chapter 3, was for God's faithfulness to be put into operation. Not by scrapping the covenant plan to save the world through Israel and start again by some different route, but through, somehow, the arrival of a faithful Israelite who would offer God the faithful obedience which Israel should have offered but failed to do. Israel, called to be the messenger of God's saving plan, had corrupted the vocation into mere privilege and failed to pass the message on. Now we see the faithful Israelite Paul had in mind, Israel's representative, the Messiah, Jesus. The fact that the Messiah represents his people so that what is true of him is true of them and vice versa is one of the secret springs of all Paul's thinking. We shall find it again many times, but it explains in our present passage the notion of Jesus' faithfulness. People often translate the relevant words of verse 22 as faith in Jesus, but they mean just as easily the faith or faithfulness of Jesus. And in the light of the whole drift of the chapter, we can see that this is correct. And that Paul does not mean faith in the sense of what Jesus believed, but faithfulness in the sense of the faithfulness of Jesus to the saving purposes God had in mind when calling Israel into covenant. Paul goes on at once, of course, just as in 1:16 to 17, to stress that those who benefit from this are those who have faith, who believe the gospel. But the decisive action comes when Jesus, as Israel's Messiah, becomes obedient unto death, even the death of the cross, as Paul puts it in Philippians. The obedience of the Messiah becomes, in fact, a major theme in chapter 5, when Paul is summing up where he got to, looking back especially to the present chapter. Faithfulness and obedience turns out to be two ways of saying much the same thing. Faithfulness highlights Jesus' role in fulfilling Israel's commission. Obedience highlights his submission to the Father's will. The result, verse 24, is redemption. This is one of those big technical terms that every Christian has heard, but few really grasp. Paul sums up in verse 23 where he has got to in the argument so far. Jew and Gentile alike both sinned and failed to reflect the glory of God, which, as his image-bearing creatures, they were called to do. In the classic biblical picture, all together are enslaved, like Israel and Egypt. What God did for Israel then, he does for the whole world now. In Jesus, he provides redemption. The word is a technical term for buying back a slave from a slave market or an object from the pawn shop, but Paul doesn't use it here just as one metaphor, one picture among others. He uses it because for him, the death of Jesus is indeed the new Exodus, the moment when the slaves are freed. He will have a lot more to say about this, but here he simply states it. God has supplied what the world needs, namely release from slavery. This redemption provides what the guilty people on the dock had hardly dared to hope for. Not just a pardon, but the verdict and the right. Of course, since they were guilty, this verdict was the effect of a free pardon. But when at the start of verse 24, Paul declares that they are freely declared to be in the right, he means not simply that they are let off, which would be remarkable enough in itself, but that they are given the status of being God's covenant people, the people already declared to be in the right in the present, far ahead of the great verdict in the last day. How can God do such a thing? How can the death even of Jesus the Messiah have this effect? How can God declare that people are in the right, here and now, long before the final day when the secrets of all hearts will be disclosed? Paul answers these questions again and again at various points in his writings. But the next two verses, then so they are, provide his immediate explanation. And to them we now turn. So what does redemption mean?
A second chance.
Well, like the Greek word redemption is like when someone is in bondage and you pay the price to buy them and set them free. So that's what Jesus does, is we were in slavery.
But you don't have to pay any money.
Well, he paid his life.
That's what you have to do.
Yeah, that was like his blood was the down payment.
Yeah.
His resurrection is what enabled it.
Yes.
And so then we have redemption.
We have followed to that.
Yep. And we have redemption through the cross. All right. Start.
GPL, prepare for grind. Grinding initiated.
Grind in the name of. That sounds wrong.
Hey, Jerry, when me and Mac were playing yesterday, they had an update. The store shut down. It was a really small
Like the
update.
Roblox store?
No, the actual game itself.
Or the Grand Peace Online store?
Yeah. No, not the store. The official server shut down for an update. Or maybe just a slight update because it never said nothing was new.
Well, that did it to us, right? Yeah.
Here you go, dude.
All right.
Time to fight the
All right, set sail. Set sail, scallywags.
his scallywags. I'm gonna be at
Hoist the lines.
anchor down. I'm gonna be up here again.
No, I'm going the wrong way.
Pody. Not forget Pody.
Yep.
So I don't actually back. Oh, no. Okay. Right?
Actually, we're not even in the same server.
Right?
No?
Try to join me.
Is there a way to join you?
Let's go back to main menu.
Whoa. Do I like... Do I hit your portrait and hit the play button or something?
Like I said, it's one of those which sometimes doesn't put you in the same server where you're free. That's one of those times. Unknown. I just thought of a really good
Let's try
name
again.
for my display name. The Unknown Beast. You're in. See, it was just a
Oh, now I'm in? Okay.
Pody now. Cannot forget Pody.
Alright, I'll invite you.
You can just press enter. Yahoo! See where I am?
Alright, you want me to summon the beast?
Summon that. Ooh, SeaBeast fat on now. We need to do 500 damage. No, never mind. I'll say summon your SeaBeast core when you absolutely need it. Okay?
Maybe if someone tries ganking us.
Yeah, that's a backup weapon. Some new boat now.
Nope. Oh gosh. Go, go, go. Oh, okay. Ooh.
Oh, on the barely edge. Wait for it.
Oh. Does the health restart now?
I don't have my name. It doesn't really expire.
SeaBeastie!
SeaBeast!
Come here, SeaBeastie! I got a treat for you!
Watch it.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Do it now.
Oh.
Ah!
Ah! Oh.
Oh. Take two.
Take two.
But
Here comes the sharky!
nom nom nom. The shark goes, ooh, that's a delicious dessert. Nom.
Nom. You died with no regrets.
Yeah, because you did. I'll get this legendary ever. I'll even grind all day if I don't even get it. That's how to determine it.
You're feeling very determined.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for. One devil for another.
My ship is in combat.
You're gonna have to go back there.
Whee!
Woohoo! Oh. I wonder how much Robux it would cost in order to buy all of this. Buy a lot of Robux. You're not in the.
Does he see me?
You're not in rough waters.
Oh my gosh.
Unless you're a fish man. Just takes a while. Take two. Oh!
Oh gosh. Alright, let me see if I do this right.
Wait until he stops attacking.
Oh. Oh. Oh gosh. Ah! Am I light through? Where are you? There we go.
Again, I hear you, dumb SeaBeast. Imagine he still hits you. Woohoo!
Ah, he got me.
about you, CB.
Oh, come on.
But
I'm oofing it.
we need a. Oh, wait, what?
Does the other fighting style give you the jumping?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm gonna get that fighting style. Do you have to put points at all to get the jumps?
You have to put 20.
20 points to get the jumps?
I think short style would be good. Let's try it one more time.
Yeah, I just need to stop oofing it.
Don't be oofing and curry.
Okay.
You're starting to be cringe, my eye. Cringe activated. Yeah, you noob. I didn't even do my 500 damage.
No, I was just doing that to.
Imagine he still hit you.
Okay.
Oh, it actually.
There we go.
I got my meters ready. Meter strength activated.
Start hitting him.
I am. Yeah, I will do my 500 damage with meteors. I do even more damage. Oh, ow.
Oh gosh. Hit the wrong.
I'll pour it towards me. Oh, oh my gosh, that's a lot.
Oh yeah, see a lot of it is not actually hitting him.
That's just a weird place.
He's down quarter health.
Oh gosh, that's.
That gonna get me? Oh, it didn't get me.
That was just barely. Got you, noob. I will get a legendary thing no matter what. Legendary item. Fine. I like her. Woohoo!
Come on. Get closer.
Oh no! Oh no! Our table! It's broken! Right in the face.
Alright, I guess I'll just keep spamming. He is not wanting to get close.
We can still hit him anyway.
Yeah. There has to be a way to get him closer.
Ow! That's exactly, bro. I got Trey hockey on. You can't break. Ah!
Oh, he's focused on you now.
I can take the aggro. It's fine.
That's what happens. He changes aggro the moment the other person leaves.
Can I do one more hit before you finish it?
Dude.
I don't do much damage, so I can't do much. Finish him.
Well, this is all I have for right now.
Yeah, kick him. Oh gosh. You newbie dooby doo! Dooby dooby doo! I got my block. You can't break my block, buddy. Nothing can break my block.
Besides his attacks.
That's just fishman karate, man. I'm
He's down. Got experience.
2.
Oh my god. All right. Is it like what 648? Pika Pika.
Pika Pika! It's Pikachu, Curry.
641. All right. There we go. 641.
That, defense. Defense.
I don't know what.
Strength.
I don't know if I should just do sword style and actually start
I feel like
using that part of the combo.
a sword style would be good.
I could start like doing dashes and things for more movement. Be able to summon, do dragon summons.
I got 2. We both have 2 SeaBeast katanas.
All
Maybe I can
right.
trade one.
Where is which one? It has the karate, not the jumpy karate, but the other karate.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll see. It's like
Fishman?
no, not Fishman. Gravity, Sandora, Fishman. It's just the other fighting. It's like the other like fighting style. All right, you know what? Why not? I'll do it. I'll do part sword. All right, and then I can combo with that, block with it. All right, you ready for take 2?
Yeah. Let me go get on top of you. But can you leave right to where I am? If possible.
Yeah, I'll try to.
Because you can't give me
He can. He has a
Ow. My body.
he has a pretty like good laser.
Yeah, I'm talking about the sonic boom.
Well. All right.
Gotta go fast, gotta go fast. Gotta go fast, Curry! Imagine he hit you right when you...
Ah! That was a thing.
What, you were like, boing? Right?
All right. Hey, Charlie, can you go into the middle? I want to try something.
I'm hitting him real quick.
Okay. Hit him. I want to see if you'll get close. Oh, actually, you just aggroed him.
I have to hit him. Oh my gosh. Try to break my block now, buddy. I haven't
All right. Next time, I'll request that maybe you wait in the middle because I'm going to try getting as high as I can so he gets... Actually, it's fine. It makes it so it could actually dodge his stuff by being on here.
But how would he hit him?
If you see the ball, yeah.
Ready? And it's gonna spin.
Oh.
I got you.
Oh.
Come here. Oh god.
Oh. 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 Oh.
I can take the aggro.
No, I thought I had my C ability ready. So you will have to take the aggro. I oofed it.
Oofy doofy.
I oofed it good.
Yeah. Oh gosh, this one's ready. Never mind. You can get me when I'm floating. I underestimated your power. Get me, dude. No. I need you to get me, dude, right in the face. Oh my gosh. I got J Hockey. You cannot defeat me. Cannot. Cannot defeat me, guy, my guy. Oh gosh.
He's totally focused on you.
Hey, Annie. Yo, you can't get me from here, can you?
All right, start moving. Start moving left or right. There you go.
I was like, whoa, what is that? Oh my gosh. Alright, you'll stand in my low health. I might have to die.
All right. Oh,
Oh gosh, it's right, ready. Try to give me my yeah.
actually, it's nice when he's aggro on you because then I could get close and.
Do you think you want to do that, Finn?
Yeah.
I
So,
should aggro him and then you can just get up.
well,
close to
what
me.
I'll do is I'll bring him close, you hit him, and then I'll just unleash, let myself be slain, come back, and then just keep on
I'm
attacking.
at low health.
All right, I should be able to.
Finish him! What is it? Oh gosh. Low health. You can't break my block, my guy.
Actually, oh,
Can I
Alright.
do finishing blow?
try.
I just need to wait for my stamina.
Well, I got experience. Whole 2 levels.
I got 2 levels too. More SeaBeast. Let me die real quick.
You want to kick the bucket?
Kick the bucket. That's made with spikes. I kick it. Hey, it's happening, something. It's animated by Shake. How did you happen? Wait, what? I'm coming through with my floating rock.
All right.
Okay. Right in front of your face.
Mm.
Okay, ready? I got my punches. After we get a legend, after we both get legendary, I'm for the SeaBeast one, goes to Star Striker and get that percent chance. If we have enough time.
Oh, perfect.
I heard for that you can invite.
All right. Are you ready for me to
Bring the SeaBeast this.
bring the SeaBeast back in? Do you want me to invite a bunch of people? See if anyone will help us bring it down
Yeah,
faster.
invite a bunch of people.
Okay, let's see if
Let's do second top dude. That dude.
it's a King Sasquatch. How about you just look over and you just tell me their actual name? So now the third one.
I don't want to say it for you, but Joshi. Second one, MALI.
All right. Do you want to invite any more?
Let's do one more.
Okay.
DETH.
Okay.
Now we got more people in our party.
Are you ready for me to
Yeah.
get another SeaBeast?
They're all on Sky Island, but it's fine. They might join us.
To aggro's we go.
And grind. I think the Bluetooth might be coming to us. Oh. What the flip? You're really going insane! Yeah, take two. Take two. Take two.
Oh my. I'm down.
How are you supposed to die?
I have no idea. I guess until he destroyed my boat, which is almost about to happen.
Yay!
Oh look, like he like lost aggro on me. Like he just it's there, just come
Yeah.
on. I'm like literally stuck.
Yo, what's happening with
I'm
your...
like stuck in the boat. That boat's a goner.
Goodbye, Dowling. Now I have to repair it.
Yep.
Yay!
That's a work of lumber.
Well, I do have like 200 planks. I can repair it.
There we go.
Blech. Numb by shook. Nom nom. Legendary item, boy. How do I get the legendary item?
All right.
Take
Two-
two.
To Repairville we go. I think I could just if I figure out where exactly that building is with the that holds a scroll, I'll just be able to chill there and not have to sell my boats.
But you already have this.
Yeah, but the island's still there. If I could just memorize like the direct path where the island's at. I'm curious if I could actually summon him without having to summon my boat.
Take good.
Hmm.
You ready? Take it. Blitz. Oh, you're doing it right there.
Yep. Just repairing.
Oh, get ready for it. Right? Yo, I take a rock from your boat and come back.
All right.
To
Now I'm
destroy
gonna-
the ship we go again.
I'm gonna try summoning it without the boat. See what happens.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can.
Let's find the rough peak waters. There they are.
There's another fish. XXP. If you want to invite him.
Oh, there he is.
Might wanna.
Come on. Why won't you move? Oh, this is gonna hurt. There we go. It's like I had the ability out, but my guy would not do his ability. That was not cool. Sure. Alright, let's try this way. There's not. I looked.
Today?
Mm-hmm.
Stop it. Stop.
Oh, found it.
There's not enough water.
Yeah, it is.
That's mine.
Oh gosh. I guess so.
Maybe it's not the best idea to be there. That point.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Do you see us? Sorry. I guess you can get struck by lightning. That's fun. There we go.
That's your help. Honestly, I kind of want to do the shark guy after.
Dude, you already have a better weapon than Shark Guy.
It's a good sword.
No, the Kraken sword is 1,000 times better.
Good abilities. The
You can
Kraken-
only have one sword equipped at a time. The Kraken sword is just flat out better.
Oh. No, doing it. You're feisty.
Oh, come on, come on, come on.
Dang.
There we go.
Oh gosh. Imagine he hits you.
Nope. As long as he doesn't laser me, we're good.
He just lays.
Oh, nice. That time he actually goes in front.
Wow. Finishes.
I see. So when he comes up, I need to be as close to the middle of the island as possible. That's how it's done.
Going up here.
Owie.
I ain't going to damage it was.
Yeah, I can't get him. He's not too close enough.
Kick him in the face. Yeah, kick him in.
There we go.
But always using a straight of his hair.
That's probably all he has.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, you know.
You know what? I could generously offer fruit after this to him.
Imagine he gets a legendary item and I don't. That'd be stupid. Yeah, attack that! Dang SeaBeast! Yeah! That's good. pushed on the He's aggroed on me.
No, he's aggroed on me. He's looking at me.
Like, oh yeah, you can't feed me. Oh yeah, because you knew. Like,
Alright, you want to do the finishing hit?
yeah. If I can reach him. Don't you guys can reach him.
Alright, I'm just going to do it then.
So I got
Ah,
I'm frozen if you get my guy. Off my
no.
I would not pick it up. I feel like I have food. I don't. Yeah, do that one, that epic.
Seeing if I want it. First, if something.
Not that good.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh. Let's do.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, this is the.
Special and then you.
I know. How do you drop again?
And backspace. Let me get out of here. Fly, no flipping way. And eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Fly, no way. Backspace, fears all seen eyes. You ready to go get the next SeaBeast? That one sucks.
You just gonna run away? Okay. Well, to freely has been given.
I've actually dropped in the water.
He just denies the fruit. That'd be funny.
Take it.
All right, summon the next. Summon the sea kraken again.
You mean SeaBeast?
SeaBeast, yeah.
Yes. Do it. Oh,
Oh,
run away.
oh. Oh my gosh, I'm a silly goose. I kept pressing the wrong button.
Okay, hash this. I think I know how to do it too. I think after this, I think I might go to a train.
Darn it. I'm like silly goosing it hardcore right now.
Oh,
he has a fruit. He has a shield fruit. The bar.
Clip that feather. Yo, ain't a feather, you can't hit me. Hand that out.
It'll be funny if like if the invisible fruit like all of a sudden turned into like the most powerful fruit in the world. Oh my gosh, where did you guys go? There you guys went. Arrgh! Oh no, I'm screwed. I guess it won't let me hold shift. Oh, for some reason, like my button pressing is not working. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna go to that island. Did he take you out?
No, I just died. Guess need less stamina. I mean, he's still in the party. How would a noob take me out anyway? I have no idea how is that possible. Well, maybe he's not. I think I might actually go to the ship.
Okay. I might just switch a new world then. Come on. T! Oh my gosh. Yep, there we go. Oh, going the wrong way. Yep, there we go. Countless moments of silly gooseness.
That's insane lag.
Woohoo! Well, actually, I'm going to stop the stream for a bit. I want to take a break. Actually, I want to try something. Blue stack.
Why downloading blue stack?
So, actually, I need to do it on my phone first. Actually, I wonder if I can just continue. Let me see here. I actually just want to play this chilled game, Survivor.io. That's all I want to do. Isn't that funny? All right, be right back. So I need to log into my Gmail. Coffee, where are you?
No coffee.
No coffee for you.
No coffee for you. What?
No coffee for you.
I know I don't update now. Repair.
I'm hoping it's that one. Yeah. Nice. You get the unlimited travels. Yeah.
I don't want to play.
I won't a bit. I just want to play this a little bit. I need to let my brain just relax. Because that was annoying. Ugh.
How are you still?
also, like, in about 12 minutes, we have to take a break step. So I'll have everything ready for New World by then. And that game looks pretty. Like, it looks really good on your screen. Are you gonna let me play? Or I'm gonna have to play on my phone.
Am I ready for this one, Gary?
Hmm?
Am I ready for this power?
Follow the main story. What does it say? It says you gotta travel to Lepus.
Main story activated.
Looks fun. What the heck, game? Come on.
Is a fish that fishing spot?
There we go. Oh, it's the wrong account.
Oh no. I find a big turkey. Should I fight that turkey?
All right.
It's a big giant turkey, and I'm ready. And I want Is this for tank? Is this for tank?
I don't know. Read over it. You gotta read the abilities or look up builds.
That's good,
Hello.
Playing BlueStacks at Sea.
Oh, what's up, man? Oh, man, this music's louder than you.
Oh shit.
Second. There we go.
Sorry, I try and be quiet.
Oh, it's cool, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, man? I haven't joined the calls yet. Been just doing my thing.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Let me
Rabbit.
change some things. Actually, I'll stop streaming for a bit.